Whoa, that's a big Ed in the wild. Look at him. Oh, just looking at him fatly, looking at his neck, just being the neck. Oh, there he is, just being round. Oh, like a bowling ball that came to life. He is. Big Ed is back, and he's on Happily Ever After. Question mark? The new series. Well, it's not a new series, but a new season from TLC. For those of you who don't know, Big Ed is my whale. I don't mean that literally, although I can see how you would take it that way. He is the person that a lot of people saw and was like, I need Leo to react to him. I need to know what Leo has to say. I say the same thing every time. Where's his necklace? No, actually, I have watched this man grow more metaphorically than physically and turn himself from a womanizing bowling ball into a married one. So that's something. And he's also got a Liz. Someone who's 29 and he's 56, so she's 22, 23 years younger than him. Basically just younger than the age of his daughter, so that's cool. And what's even cooler is that once everyone was on Liz's side. Now a lot of people are like,
they deserve each other.
And I gotta tell you, I have been waiting for the series for a long time. I don't think I've been this excited for a series in a very long time on TLC. In fact, I'm watching it for the first time with you guys. So whatever I see today, I'm reacting to completely raw. I had my editor send over the footage and yeah, I'm ready to watch it. Before the series starts, if you like the series, then please consider subscribing. We're on our way to way more subscribers than we already had. I always love doing the Big Ed series, and if you do, let me know. I also wanted to do a series on the other people from Happily Ever After, which is Sumit and Jenny. And I really want to do one. So if that's something you'd like to see, also let me know down below. While you're at it, do follow me at sixteenleo_ on my Instagram. That way you can tell me how beautiful my neck is. One other thing, I just want to say thank you to whoever got me this. My second video hit 1 million views, and it happens to be a 90-day fiance video on cult. So I never thought that 1 million people would ever watch anything of mine, except me dropping a juice and then trying to break dance. Don't know why you'd want to watch it, but anyway, if you want to put that into perspective, I live in a country where the population is 4 million. So a quarter of the country was like, fuck yeah, bro, I'll watch it. That's crazy. Thank you. Yes, to that person and to everyone else. All right.
Big Ed time, baby.
I bet you're wondering how I created this look. And no, I didn't get a commission painting. I just used Lensa, an all-in-one photo editor app, which also happens to be today's sponsor. Check them out through the link in my description and you'll get a 7-day free trial. Okay, that's enough of cartoon Leo. Let's play around a bit with some Lensa features. Magic correction is great because it automatically optimizes your photos, but you can also just go in and adjust each tool as needed using these bars. You can edit down to each detail of the eyelashes, teeth, even the lips. So this photo needs a cool background. As you can see, there are tons to choose from. I'm gonna go with this halo looking one. Now, if I change the art style to gothic, bam, it's Leo 2.0, baby. I think it looks pretty cool. For this photo, I wanna play around with a new hair color. The green one is sweet. Next, I really wanna make the background pop. As you can see, under backdrops, there are tons to choose from. I think this pink sky complements my hair, so let's go with that. Make a few final adjustments, and there. That was super simple. All right, I'll go over one last example. This outdoor photo of me is perfect to try and use the sky replacement feature, and this is found under backdrops. Again, there's so many options, but I'm feeling this lightning strike one, and I'm pairing it with the art style blockbuster, because I'm a movie man. By the way, I'm just messing around with these adjustment bars. To be honest, I'm not very savvy with photography terms, so I just play around with the effects and filters, which is honestly why Lensa is great for anyone to use. You don't have to be like a photography expert. I just do this. My photos turned out great, and Lensa has you covered for all of your photo editing needs. And they're also constantly updating with new effects and filters. So head to the video description below and use my personal link. That way you'll directly be supporting my channel and get a 7-day trial for free. I've been waiting for this.
This outfit will make or break this wedding.
It's a wedding outfit. I love it. I already love how Big Ed is like, this outfit will make or break the wedding. It's a wedding dress. Of course, Big Ed, of course. He's starting off in rare form, I gotta say.
I think we have found the one. Looks like it was meant.
Oh my god, he looks beautiful. This is Big Ed as we've never seen him before, where the first time we saw him, he used to dye his hair with mayo, and it was full black and long. He was like a samurai, and his hair didn't fit, like, you know, his body stature. You know what I mean? It was like in a L'Oreal commercial, and if you panned up, it was like The Rock. Kind of weird. Now, he is just stretching out that jumper. Every time I see him, he goes to the gym, and I don't know what he does there because it's not working out. I mean, it's not working out, and I don't think he is either.
For your wedding.
Oh my God, you're so awesome.
Are you ready?
Let's do it. Oh my God.
Oh my god, I thought that was Liz. I got freaked out, and I didn't realize. I was like, holy shit, how is Liz transportationing? Damn. Dude, I fully got fooled. Did you guys get fooled with that one? I didn't know that wasn't Liz.
I love it.
This is the one.
You're the one.
Damn, so Big Ed is 56 and Liz is 29. So if you double her age, she'll be 58. Big Ed is basically double their age of Liz. So when Big Ed was 25, she was 0 years old. This bitch wasn't conceived. Damn. She could have known him in the days when he still had a semblance of a neck. She's also way taller than him, which is kind of cool, actually, if I'm being completely honest. I think it's pretty cool when the girl doesn't care about the man's height. So I can't knock them on that. That's pretty baller. And if anybody's following the story, the way that they met was she was a waitress that he liked and was attracted to and almost forced on a date. Somehow, this relationship through turmoil and pure strain ended up working out, even though they broke up so many times that you would think they're like Whitney and Bobby Houston.
I'm Ed, also known as Big Ed.
No, I know. I mean, you do have a tattoo of your face on your leg. I mean, it would be hard for me not to know at this point.
And I'm a very young 56.
I'm Liz. I'm 29 years old.
I thought you were 49. Liz and I have been engaged for 4 months. It was on again, off again for about a year and a half prior to that.
God damn, on and off for a year and a half. Jesus Christ. I mean, like, look, I'm not saying that on and off again doesn't work. I'm saying that when you're 56 and 29, you should, by this point in your life, probably know what you want. Probably should know what you want to not have a teenage relationship where every week you're like, I'm breaking up with you. No, I'm breaking up with you, you fatty. Hey, stupid tall lady, I hate your guts. And then 2 weeks later, I love you. I just miss you so much. You're 56, man. Please. You're a young 56, as you said, but don't be an immature 56.
But now we're engaged, for real.
No more off and on.
I've struggled with love all my life until I went into a restaurant one day and
Ordered the chicken, and they said, we don't have that, sir. And you said, why would you not have the chicken in a restaurant? And they said, sir, this is a Wendy's, but it's a bank Wendy's. Okay, this is Wendy's Bank. Get out of it.
Now this is a story all about how
I went into a restaurant one day and
my life got flipped, turned upside down.
And of course, she fell in love with me immediately.
No, I dodged you for months.
It's kind of hard to dodge him, but all right.
If you can dodge her,
Big Ed.
you can dodge a ball. What?
I think you're amazing. And I want to ask you out on a date.
As any good relationship is, I'd like to ask you out on a date. Like a year later, they're married. Does this seem like a love story? I'm not saying it has to be, the most romantic story of all time. But this is the equivalent of, instead of dropping the books and then picking each other's books up, you drop the books, pick the books up, and then hit each other and be like, get out of my way, biatch. And then get married still.
When I first met Ed, he came in kind of sad. The first couple months, he always brought women into the restaurant as a hangout or date.
Yeah, Big Ed was pumping out these hoes at a restaurant. He was like, you get the chicken, get the shrimp, it's on me. It's on me, baby. And then he saw the waiter and he was like, shit.
I'd like to order a side of that ass.
This man was like the Hugh Hefner of wherever the he's from. Probably Fantasyland. I can't believe he used to bring other girls into a restaurant while having a crush on this woman. That is baller. I gotta give him props for that. He knows how to play the game, clearly.
But after Ed let his guard down with me, I got to know Ed and not Big Ed.
Oh! I got to know Ed and not Big Ed, if you know what I mean. He was coming to the restaurant. People could see he was 3'6". He needed like a booster chair to even sit on it, but they knew he was big where it counted. I gave him a sippy cup. He said, "Where's the one for my penis?"
There are a lot of things that I was working through when we were together. I was insecure, jealous.
I mean, at 56 years old, bruv, that's the problem. 56 years old, or 55, or however you were at the time. You know, they say old habits die hard, and they also say, this is a good saying, is that adults are just children trying to unlearn their issues when they were children. They are just trying to unlearn the things that their parents taught them that took them wayward in life. For every good thing that your parent does, there's probably one or two things that they might teach you that in this modern society might not be as good. Whoever taught this man jealousy, whoever implanted in his head that he is not good enough or his insecurity actually breeds onto people, it's not good, because Big Ed has ruined many a relationship being jealous over nothing or being absolutely possessive, controlling, manipulative, all because he really wanted the power of that dynamic, because deep down, this man is insecure about himself when he shouldn't be. He's a good-looking guy. I think he's funny. I think he could definitely hold down a relationship if he tried. But the problem is, his own trauma and issues get in the way of those relationships. That's my problem with Big Ed. It's always been that. I think he's fundamentally cool, but a flawed man.
And it started to affect our ability to
have sex,
be in a functional relationship.
Okay, sorry.
Our fighting became too much, so I decided to end it once and for all. I basically broke up with her.
You broke up with her? You were jealous that she was hanging out with other people, and you're like, bro, I'm breaking up with you. You keep making me jealous. Never heard of that before. This is it's you. It's not me. It's you.
8 times via text.
What? Yo, man, he is big in every way. He's a big douchebag sometimes, too. My God. First of all, anybody who breaks up with anybody over text is a bona fide asshole. If you do it, you owe the person the courtesy of doing it face to face. Seriously, you owe the person that. Secondly, 8 times.
8 times via text.
8 times, and Liz took him back every time. The first time she was like, don't do it again. The second time I can understand. By the third time, you have to like establish a boundary. What about the 4th, 5th, and 6th where you just like, this is just a cycle that I don't want to get rid of? What are you doing at this point, Liz?
It fooled me, we can't get fooled again.
I know that Big Ed deserves a lot of criticism, but the other person has to take you back. Liz is keeps being like, this time he's gonna change. She's just like hoping for the relationship to change, and after like 4 times or 5 times, you gotta be like, take a stand for yourself. This dude can't be breaking up with you so many times that he has the power in the relationship to the point every time you go on text, you're like, I think he's gonna break. Oh no, he's just buying pizza, sorry. Oh no, he is. Oh, he said we'll take a break and get pizza. Wow.
One thing led to another.
Yep.
Bow, bang, hello.
Bow, bang, hello.
Hello. Yay.
Suckers gotta put up with me now.
I mean, you're the sucker, but okay. It's honestly, it's cute the way that it actually has worked longer than I thought. First of all, I do want to congratulate them for working out longer than I personally thought. I didn't know it was going to work out, but clearly they're proving me wrong. And, you know, all power to them. I don't want them to prove me right. I don't want to wake up one day and see Big Ed split from Liz, because then I'll have to cover that news until hell. So I hope they stick together.
We want to throw an engagement.
God! I'm so sorry. But those buttons are holding on for dear life on his shirt, are they not?
Please, somebody help me.
We're going to go out and check out a venue. I want great food, classy environment, and Malbec.
So Denny's then, right?
Ooh, this is
We call
nice.
this our sunset rooftop deck. Yeah,
beautiful.
sunsets that way. I think this might be a good space for the size of group you have. So you're completely private up here.
So this is the next day. Literally, they're celebrating not fighting because they made it this far. That's what they're celebrating. We made it this far. Let's have dinner. And they're going to, I think, a rooftop bar.
Why don't I let you be? And if you have any questions, I'll be around tonight.
Very nice.
All right. Nice to meet you all.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
He doesn't give a shit. This dude didn't even turn around to say you're welcome. He literally was on his way out. Thank you so much. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's all right. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Okay. Once again, thank you for the service. Can't hear you. Not trying to. See you later. Bye-bye. Get out.
Tawny and JLo are two of my best friends. They are my bridesmaids. I understand that everybody in my world is still getting used to the idea that Ed and I are back together, but I do appreciate their support.
Must be pretty, like, emotionally draining for a friend after probably, I would assume, any good friend, any decent friend in their right mind after 2 or 3 times of having someone break up with you would be like, yeah, F that guy. Yeah, I don't think we ever want him back in our life. He's a piece of shit. I don't care. You can do so much better, Liz. And then she comes back and she's like, he's back in my life. And the friends have to be like, good for you. Yeah, no, I see it working out. Then she breaks up with him 5th time. Like I said, that guy. I promise you, you can do so much. You're back together. You can do so much worse. Every time he breaks up, they have to like switch up. I would say that it's very taxing for her friends. So I do feel sorry for them.
When I got that phone call, Liz called me. She's like, I have something to tell you. And I'm like, what? And then she's like, we're engaged. And I was shocked.
Yeah. This is not the healthiest reaction when you tell your friends that you're engaged, and instead of going, oh my God, dude, you're like, oh my, dude. There's like completely different reactions. And you want the first one, but you got the second one. Do you see what I mean?
I had very strong feelings because I saw how hurt she was and what she went through.
And I was kind of hoping she would be like, I would never go back with him.
Right, because any good friend would be like, after a certain amount of time, you got to draw your line in the sand, and when the man pushes it, when a girl pushes it, when someone pushes you too far to the edge, you say that, don't push me, cause I'm trying not to lose my head. I don't know the lyrics. I don't know. Don't push me, cause I have a neck. If you get too close, I will break that neck.
I mean, I hope he doesn't break up with her a 9th time.
Oh, this is like hurtful. It's hurtful. It's really hurtful to when your friend is like, I hope he doesn't break up with her. They're getting engaged and people are hoping that they don't break up.
There was 8 breakups.
Yeah.
There was 8 freaking breakups. That's a lot of breakups.
There we go. Hit him with it, JLo.
So what's gonna make it different this time?
He's the one that I love, and he's the one that I want to be with. Yes, we had a really rough patch for a while.
This is really hard to justify.
Come up in the spot looking extra fly.
I love Ed because, yeah, we've had our tough times. Like, that shouldn't be the first thing. Like, when you listen back to yourself, Liz, if someone asks you why you love someone and the first thing you have to do is defend your actions and be like, we've had some tough times, but it bodes into question, like, why do you have to defend yourself before saying all these positive things about the man? Why do you already think right off the bat, I know what people are thinking, and I just have to divert those expectations before I can actually say why I love him? It's pretty telling is what I'm saying. It's not a good way to build your relationship. You're building it on a house of cards. And if there's one thing I know about House of Cards, Kevin Spacey was in it, and you don't want to build anything on him. That's bad.
So on my side, the announcement of our engagement didn't quite go as expected. My daughter, she was naturally shocked and upset.
Lovely. Always lovely to upset your daughter. Naturally, she was shocked and upset.
When we first broke up, Liz said a lot of, bad things about me. I think they're afraid she's going to do that again. I've tried to reach out to my daughter, Tiffany, and at this moment, she's not taking my calls. And
on one hand, I'm sad. I'm genuinely sad because if these two really want to make it work, they're trying to engage in something that's, a beautiful process, and it's a commitment process, and it's great. But on the other hand, I can completely see why Big Ed's daughter is not happy, and Big Ed's friend is not happy, and Liz's friends are not happy, because they've seen this time and time again. Every time you two nuclear atoms fuse and create a bomb, we have to cover up the damage every single time. And after 8 times, I feel like everyone around them would get tired and just be like, I don't want you guys to get married, because then it just amplifies the explosion. If you break up and you're married, that's not just a breakup, it's a divorce.
I thought you were my friend. Quit talking to my mom. Let me have a conversation.
Wait, Rich is talking to your mom?
He talks to her like every day.
That's bizarre.
It's very bizarre.
What is going on with your mom and you?
Whoa, what's going on with your mom and Rich? God damn, if I was talking to my friend's mom every day, I would assume he'd be like, hey, what the hell? Also, here's what you should say, Ed. Rich, you bitch, just let me get married, okay? You ain't doing it. You're busy talking to my mom. Why don't you talk to your wife? Oh, that's right. You don't have one. Get a life or get a wife, Rich, you bitch. I'm marrying Liz.
So she kind of felt like, oh, you're picking Liz over me. I'm like, I'm picking me over me, and I'm in love with Liz. To be honest, we're not in a good place.
Fucking God. Wait, you and your mom or you and Liz? I don't even know at this point who Big Ed has fallen out with. This guy is literally, if they make Fallout 5, it just should be a picture of Big Ed, because he has a fallout with everyone in his life. His life is a nuclear explosion.
I don't like the fact that, I feel like I'm being blamed for something.
No, you're not being blamed. The only thing that I could blame you for is taking this gutter ball back whenever he comes back. You gotta draw the line. You gotta exercise some... okay, you can't keep doing this. Unless he's actually changing every single time, then I don't know. And if he's changing every single time, why you got 8 different breakups, man?
I am heading to meet up with Rich.
Have you ever seen a man sit so far back in his chair that the seat looks uncomfortable? I've never seen a man look like, I'm heading to see Rich, and if I could just peep over my driving seat, I could actually see the road. But anyway...
your friends, I know, are there to protect you. I think he somehow feels he's protecting me, but from what?
From yourself, from Liz.
Both of y'all is a hot mess.
This is the first relationship Ed's had since his divorce, and he's desperate. They're both insecure, and they're both selfish.
God damn. When I said an unbiased friend? This guy is... he's the opposite of that. This is just a mean... You guys are selfish. Both of you are idiots. I don't even know why I'm friends with this fat man. He just makes me feel better about myself, personally. But, yeah, both of you can go suck it with a 10-foot pole. I'm Rich, and I'm out of here. God, what a friend. I would hate to see how he is on an actual bad day.
Richard, to this day, still does not approve of Liz and I's relationship, because we did a lot of things to each other.
Why is he meeting on a late-night hopscotch place? Did anybody notice that he's got, the hopscotch things down there? Is he meeting at a schoolyard late night like it's a bully intervention or something? What is happening?
I asked Richard to meet up with me tonight. He's having me meet him in this park.
Y'all couldn't meet at a house?
I'm not quite sure why we're meeting here. It's a dark, creepy park.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest, feels like one of you is going to do a hitman job on the other one, and I don't know which one it is. What is this meeting spot? This is like a Breaking Bad extra set. This is like Jesse and Walter meeting.
I don't know, it kind of feels like I'm making a drug deal.
That's what I'm saying! Hand to God, I did not watch this before. I swear to God.
How are you?
Good.
God, this looks more emotional than Liz and Big Ed. Damn, I didn't expect Rich to feel so sad. He probably actually cares about his boy. If he'd known him for 15 years. I'd known my homie for 15 years and I thought he was making a mistake. I'd feel pretty sad. And I'd have to let them know as well. So, man, I feel sorry for Rich right now.
Liz definitely fears my influence because I've been there the whole time. and I'm always going to tell him the truth.
Damn, this looks like a scene where they're actually breaking up with each other. He's sitting on the bench like he's in breakup position. Breakup position is this. We had a good run though, didn't we? We just couldn't get it together, huh? What's next for you? It's just one for the road.
I think Liz, she's an opportunist. She's not here for the right reasons. And that was my initial reaction when I found out that they got engaged.
You just think that she's an opportunist because you look at this man and you're like, how can anyone actually like this ball of life? And you're wrong, because she actually, I genuinely think, likes this man. I think she really loves Big Ed. I think they're just not great people to and for each other. But she definitely likes him, and I think he just likes the idea of being loved. I'm not sure if he loves her as much as he says, but I could be wrong. But his friend is like, nobody could like Big Ed. Come on. It's gotta be ulterior motives. Give him a chance. Maybe she does like him. Like I keep saying, he's probably got a big dong. That's probably the only reason girls keep coming for him.
Well, I broke up with her 8 times via text.
I know that.
I know. After 6 months of therapy and 6 months of total separation, I realized that's who I wanted to be with.
I mean, I guess, yeah, now that you put it into context, 6 months of therapy where they're like, yeah, don't text breakup people, you teenager. And then 6 months of separation where he's clearly had enough time to be like, oh, I do miss this woman. Maybe there is a chance that their reconciliation might be more healthy than it once was. Potentially. I'm not here. I don't know in between the time what happened. But it's conceivable, and let's hope for the best.
But Richard, it came out of the blue for me, too.
That's because you're impulsive. You're impulsive. If you walk across the street and you got hit by a car once, wouldn't I say, hey, Ed, are you sure you want to cross this street again?
I would not say that. I would say, hey, holy shit, are you okay? Why does the car look more hurt than you? What the f just happened? Why'd you run in front of it? You boulder?
Rich, I choose Liz. That's it, and you can't accept it. I'm choosing her over everyone. My mom doesn't accept her. My daughter doesn't accept her.
What about your mom right now?
That's crazy, man. This is like, you know, in Eastern culture, sometimes, you know, either the girl or the guy might be forced into a position that they don't like, and they'd have to marry against the will of their parents, someone who they really fall in love with. And their parents and family are like, I don't like this. In fact, crazy callback to Sumit and Jenny. Sumit's family does not like Jenny in the least. And he has to go against his own family, who I'm sure he loves, and I'm sure Big Ed loves, just to get the girl of his dreams. And on one stage, it's heroic. But on the other side of it, it's like, you know, if they didn't break up 8 times and they were just happily ever after and didn't involve so many people or be toxic, I'm sure every one of the family members would be like, hey, I'm happy for you. It's not that they're not happy for him. It's just that they're very concerned that what he's doing isn't the right thing.
Mom's giving me the guilt trip. I'm like, look, Mom, I love you.
Your mom called me yesterday.
Yeah, your mom booty called me yesterday. She FaceTimed me. She said, I'll throw it back for you, baby. I talk to her every day, but sometimes I don't talk to her because my dick is in her mouth. Okay? It's sitting there.
She calls and you talk to her every day. Don't you think that's kind of weird?
Well, no.
I do.
Not as close as we've been as friends and family.
Let my mom adopt you as her son. She likes you more than I do. I just don't need to see it.
Yeah, she does like me more than you do. But the only thing she's adopting is these nuts in her face, okay? I'm not her son, but I might make some more sons. You might have some brothers if you don't shut the f*** up, Ed. I'm just trying to help you, okay?
It's not going to hurt my mom.
Well, still.
Period.
Can you still at least help her do, like...
I've done everything I can.
I don't know about that, dude.
I don't know about that, dude. I don't know about that, dude. This is a very, very taxing episode. I didn't think it was going to be like this. Big Ed is normally like a funny dude or like really emotional and it's hilariously bad. But this is the first time that I've seen Big Ed against the ropes fighting for what he believes in. And on one hand, I want to applaud him for not backing down. But on the other hand, like I can see why his friends and everyone else are doing this. So I'm sort of conflicted, but he's standing up for his woman, so I give him a little props there.
I'm very worried that you know, God forbid something should happen. She's 82 years old, and I wouldn't want her leaving this world being mad at me.
God, he sounded more like a mafia when he said that, huh? God forbid something happens to my mom. You know, she's 82, rest her soul. If something happens, you know, I'm not saying that it would, but should she maybe walk by a car, turn it on, and maybe, you know, the engine goes fa-boom. You know, she's...
Until you're ready to accept my choice and Liz, I can't be around you.
I'm still your friend, bro.
Still your friend, brother.
We've been friends for 16 years.
We've been friends for 16 years, bro. What the This is more like a drug deal than anything. At the start was like a teenage romance. This is the drug deal.
I'm choosing to be with Liz. You don't support it. So what do you want to talk about? That's it.
That's it?
That's it. That's it. You gotta go my way. You go yours. That's it. I didn't know that. I just never knew he was going to be that animated.
I love Liz. I want to marry Liz.
That's fine. Do that. No one's stopping you.
Richard is someone that's been very important to me in my life. Somebody that I trusted more than my own brother.
God, I forgot he had a brother. I fully forgot he had a brother. I trust him more than I trust him like a brother to me. And my actual brother, I don't trust. That guy's a conniving, evil man. I hate him.
If I want my relationship with Liz to work, I don't have a choice. Like, I'm risking everything. Like, I literally have no one. I'm all in.
And that's how it ends. He's all in. Which is the scariest thing. What a cliffhanger that we leave ourselves on. Is Big Ed going to tell his mom? Is he going to have to tell his daughter? What are we going to see next? I'm actually genuinely excited. I don't say this very often, but TLC managed to make a compelling piece of TV. They made a pretty compelling piece of TV in the fact that Big Ed is now saying that he is a reformed man. He's saying that he's different despite all his shortcomings in the past, and he is a shortcoming man. His future might be bright with the love of his life. However, the people in his life, because of all of the stuff that he's done in the past, are very weary of the situation and don't know if it's for realsies. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but this is reinvigorating my spark for the Big Ed cult fan base. 16leo and the Big Ed babies. Wow. What do you guys think? Do you guys think he's good with Liz, or do you think that it's just gonna be like, it's not gonna last? Let me know down below. And if you'd like to see more of this, then, you know, I'd love to do more, because I think this is a fun, interesting thing to watch. I want to see how this relationship progresses, and I want to see the repercussions. Because on one side, if you truly believe in something, maybe Big Ed will stand up for the love of his life, if she is that, and his friends will see in time that he's serious. And maybe that's a risk and a sacrifice that he has to make. Or maybe he breaks up with Liz and they break up and his friends are like, I told you so. And Rich starts like, didn't I tell you? Maybe it'll be that. I don't know which one it is, but I'm excited to find out. That has been my Big Ed series, Big Ed Watch. Thank you for watching, Big Ed. It's been pretty fun. I don't know what's going to happen on the next episode, but I love to be there. Thanks everyone for watching. Take care of yourselves. I love you. And bye-bye. Hey, I'm just